Hello and welcome to Football Tactics and Glory, episode 10 here in my Red Bull London career mode. Right, today we're listening to Kevin Wilson, so sit back, relax, enjoy the video, enjoy the music.
Thank you for driving me to drink. I'm happier now than I've ever been. You drove me to drink, best thing you ever did. Thank you for driving me to drink. Thank you for driving me to the brink, where I found a new love, drink. Drink don't fuck me around or play hard to get. Drink's always ready and drink's always wet. Drink doesn't scream, bitch or cry, and I'm not stuck with just one drink for the rest of me life. And drink or driving me to drink. Drink goes with me everywhere. Drink don't give a rat's ass if I want to share. Slip in a few ice cubes, pass around to me friends. Fill her up again, boys, drink doesn't care. Drink don't give a fuck what time I get home. And I've never heard drink whinging or moaning. Drink don't go ballistic every 28 days. I love drink, what more can I say? Thank you for driving me to drink. I'm happier now than I've ever been. You drove me to drink, best thing you ever did. So thank you for driving me to drink. Drink's the last thing I do every night. Slip into a drink first thing when I open me eyes. Drink makes me feel clever and appreciated. Drink solves all them problems you fucking created. Drink's cold as ice, but that's good. Drink goes down without bitching like you never would. Drink loves me even more when I'm drunk. Not like you miserable cunt. So thank you for driving me to drink. I'm happier now than I've ever been. You drove me to drink, best thing you ever did. So thank you for driving me to drink. So without sounding bitter or rubbing it in, thank you for driving me to drink. Thank you. Thank you very much. World's most watched reality TV show, live from Washington, with a walk-on cast of thousands, starring Donald Trump. It's political, but it's not PC. There's drama, conflict, lust, head-butting, butt-kicking, twists and turns, and lots of what the fuck? What's Donald gonna do today? Are we doomed or are we safe? First thing I read is Donald's tweet. What's Donald gonna do today? Then I turn the TV on, checking up on Don. Is he pissed off or is he okay? What's Donald gonna do today? Oh, Donald, oh, Donald, oh, Donald, what's Donald gonna do today? He's a cross between Homer Simpson and good old Fred Flintstone. Don't need no help from no one. Fix this shit all on his own. Wants to build a wall to keep them Mexicans out. He reckons that's a great idea. Chinese built a wall centuries ago. Ain't many Mexicans over there. What's Donald gonna do today? Are we doomed or are we safe? First thing I read is Donald's tweet. What's Donald gonna do today? Then I turn the TV on, checking up on Don. Is he gonna do today? Oh, Donald, oh, Donald, oh, Donald, what's Donald gonna do today? There's only one Donald Trump, with Melania, his leading lady, and them pissing competitions with Kim Jong-un and Putin. Great for ratings. Donald wants to make America great again. Call him crazy, call him clever. But this daily reality dose of Don got us shitting our pants together. What's Donald gonna do today? Are we doomed or are we safe? First thing I read is Donald's tweet. What's Donald gonna do today? Then I turn the TV on, checking up on Don. Is he pissed off or is he okay? What's Donald gonna do today? Oh, Donald, oh, Donald, oh, Donald, what's Donald gonna do today? What's Donald gonna do today? Are we doomed or are we safe? First thing I read is Donald's tweet. What's Donald gonna do today? Then I turn the TV on, checking up on Don. Is he pissed off or is he okay? What's Donald gonna do today? Is he pissed off or is he okay? What's Donald gonna do today? Well, there's not many Sheilas where I come from, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And they reckon I got the ugliest one, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And if you had a dog that looked like that, you'd shave its ass and teach it to walk backwards, but you couldn't teach an animal to fuck like that. So she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. There's no politically correct word for fucking fat, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Bloke wants to root, I gotta follow a map, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. And providing I can get drunk enough, she's Ellie McPherson when I'm up her, and there's no way me mates are ever gonna wanna fuck her, so she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's got BO and she's got bad breath, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Looks like a buffalo wearing a dress, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She picks her nose and she's always farting, got saggy tits and a saggy ass, but I tell you what, mate, I'm fucking laughing, cause she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she ain't too pretty and she ain't too bright, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She chews tobacco and she smokes a pipe, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's got the uglies and she's got the stupids, make two short planks look like a computer, and I gotta get drunk to get the courage up to root her, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. She ain't no fucking oil painting, but she's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, and the best bit is she's deaf and dumb, and her old man dropped dead and left her a pup, so I'm not as fucking stupid as you thought I was. And she's the sort of Sheila for me. She's the sort of Sheila for me. Yeah, she's the sort of Sheila for me. You could see a blue was brewing as they eyed each other off. and the tension only mounted when Snakey won the toss. You could see a blue was brewing as they eyed each other off, and the tension only mounted when Snakey won the toss. "You great," he said to Lofty as he chucked across the queue, and the tension in the pub just grew and grew.
"I'll break all right,"
said Lofty as he snapped the queue in half and flung it back at Snake and said,
"You shove this up your ass."
"Me nana give me that," said Snakey. "Mate, you're fucking gone." And the Feather Brain Championship was on. It was the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright, and no one give two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right. At the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. No one seemed to know too much about their pedigrees. In that sort of place you didn't ask them sort of things. They said Lofty's from the top end, he was ugly, tough and mean. Used a welder's wire brush to scrub his teeth. And Snake was just plain ugly, where he come from no one knew. Reckon Rambo would have shit himself if Snakey told him to. And together they weighed half a ton in singlet, shorts and thongs. There was no cunt home but all the lights were on. The breeze near knocked me over when Snake threw the opening punch. It seemed to come from nowhere, I just heard this sickening crunch. I thought if any bastard lived through that, they're pretty fucking good. It was like a railway fettler's hammer splitting wood. It slammed Lofty against the 8-ball table, flipped it on its edge. But he just casually got up, walked around, then ripped off all the legs. Then one by one he smashed the cunts across Snakey's ugly head. If his brain weren't so well padded, he'd be dead. But Snake just shook his skull and blinked a bit and slowly looked around. Then chucked a right that would have knocked the war memorial down. And the force of it sent Lofty flying, crashing through the wall. Now there's a doorway where there weren't one there before. He landed ass up in the shithouse with his feet stuck in the air, with bricks and shit and broken glass and paper everywhere. And caked in that and crap, he ripped the dunny off the wall. And armed with that and fuck all brains went back for more. He slammed that dunny over Snakey's head, shattering it to bits, peppering him with porcelain and splattering him with shit. And there was teeth amongst the muck and shit. Whose they were you couldn't tell, but it looked like Lofty lost an ear as well. And Snake's right eye was swollen shut from where he'd copped one hard. Fair dinkum made it look as black as Ernie Dingo's ass. But with all the pieces missing and with all the blood and gore, they weren't as fucking ugly as before. There was flesh and hair and skin and bone and blood splashed on the wall, and them two bastards wallowing in it, rolling across the floor. And the publican just scratched his balls, wondering, looking round, should he clean the bastard up or burn it down? Most blues you see turn out to be a win or loss or draw, but fucked if I've seen both opponents lose a fight before. And I heard Snakey say to Lofty as they crawled towards the bar, "Fuck the snooker, want a game of darts?" It was the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright, and no one give two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right. At the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. It was the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright, and no one gives two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right. At the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. It was the front bar Feather Brain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright, and no one gives two knobs a goat shit who was wrong or right.
Right, let's have a quick look in this league, see if I can buy anybody. It'd be worth a lot of money. Crikey, there's a few good players there, 17, 80, 24. No, it's A17, sorry, I'm going to buy him for a striker. Midfield. I've got to be careful how much I spend actually on all these players. Yeah, these are some good players, these are. Now what, I'm going to buy this guy as well. Right. And striker wise, Yeah, I'm gonna just let's check contracts. I've got to do some contracts in a second. Hopefully though I can afford all their contracts and then jobs are good. And right, here we go. Right, contracts 40, bloody hell, that's expensive. 34 is expensive. That's okay. That's okay. They've got quite a lot of players who want to hire a lot of wages. These are quite cheap because they're quite naff players, but they're good enough for rotation. As long as I've still got over 100k, I'm okay. Right, I've got to do some swapping around now. I've got 29 and 27 can come off. Oh no. No, he can stay on. Right, these have got to move. This guy can go down for 24, 21, 15's okay. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Right, 24. Anybody? Oh yeah, it's lower than now. The defender is 21. But apart from that, that ain't gonna be too bad really. Like these two have got to be sold at some point. This is under the ratings of 14, so next season they'll be gone. For now, I'm just gonna keep them because I need squad rotation. Right, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications. And Football Tactics and Glory will be back tomorrow. And until then, I will see you all again. Goodbye.